Welcome to Mr. Dungle's channel. Today's October the 5th, 2021. We're talking crypto one-on-one, coins to hold. As always, this is not financial advice, and we do this for entertainment purposes only. As we open up the screens right now, Bitcoin is in the middle of a rally, currently trading at $50,450. We are going to be taking a look at Atom, VET, One Harmony, BPro, MTV, XPR, Silo, and a couple of other coins. You must understand that we have different forms of patterns and patterns identifications. We also don't use what is normal technical analysis. We use Mr. Dungle's metrics. As you can see here, we have an inverse head and shoulders forming. You've got what was the beginning of the run. This is December 12th, 2020, but realistically it started right around here in October. Then it continued to go up. We had corrections along the way. We reached all the way to 58,000 and people thought that was the top. We went back down to around 43,000, went all the way to 60,000, came back down to 51,000. And as you guys know, went from 64,000 down to 48, had a little bit of a pump to 58, and all the way down to that major correction of 30,000. Got a little excited back at 40,000 and came back down to 30,000, creating the actual bottom, and that being a head. So this is a left shoulder, this is an inverse head, and this is a weird looking right shoulder. Currently in the middle of a breakout. You need to understand to always take profits along the way. And again, just reminding you, I know you guys aren't stupid, but take profits along the way. There's nothing wrong with it. You'd be stupid if you didn't. You want to understand the technicals that are going on. That is on the daily chart. I want to show you the inverse head and shoulders on the weekly chart, which is something we've covered on this channel for a lot of time. If you continue to monitor what is going on, you're like, okay, well, this was correction, and this was supposed to be a top, but it wasn't a top. This is a correction flag. This is something that probably in years to come, someone will talk about it after I've discovered it. And basically what it is the following. This candle right here, or this wick, is really a correction, signified we need to come back down, which is something we called. We said come back down. We didn't say around what price. We just knew it would be below that all-time high figure. It's going to be something of immediate nature to understand the following. You need to understand this is a very volatile market. It's only going to get more volatile with the fear, uncertainty, and doubt that is being spread around the world. A lot of the altcoins right now aren't performing well according to people, but a lot of them are if you're in the right projects. A lot of people are saying, well, if Bitcoin is pumping, why aren't my alts pumping? Well, that's pretty simple. If you remember, every time Bitcoin takes off and then alts follow at a later stage. Coins such as XPR, MTV, BPro, Harmony One, VET are coins that should be in your portfolio, such as Silo, SYLO. These are coins that are probably going to shape your financial future, giving you hopes to have a better financial outlook in the coming years. We have coins that are going to change the dynamics of what is the financial system and how we know it. You have projects such as AMP, ACH. Even though I don't like a lot of these projects, it's not about a personal opinion, but it's also about having a wide portfolio where you can steadily continue to make gains. Fantasy Hustler says Shiba pumping, and that is true. Shiba is pumping, and it could reach new all-time highs. It could shut me up and reach a penny, and if it does, congratulations to everybody that held. I, however, sold. And, is it suck? No, I'm still in profit. I made profit, and I'm happy with it. I made the decision. It could reach a penny. It reaches a penny. Guess what? There's going to be a lot of people that are going to get wrecked, and that's just the simplistic nature of the business that is cryptocurrency. See, when cryptocurrency was formed, it was formed with the idea of what it would do. If you remember seeing movies, futuristic movies back in the early 2000s, you'd remember where in a certain movie, don't remember the name, a person goes into a bank, an offshore bank, and gives phrases, which is also known the phrases we use today for cryptocurrencies. Those are the ones that continue to Be today, implement the new financial system. Though I do not agree with a lot of conspiracy theories, and I'm not a conspiracist myself, and I think a lot of them are foolishness, I do have to say that there is going to be some sort of financial collapse in the imminent future. The imminent future being it could be shortened or prolonged time, no one knows. While the government continues and the world leaders continue to inject capital into their economies, you will not know until the economies start to fail. Remember this, that at December, time of Christmas, holidays, and all that, you will have record numbers of people buying. They'll say the economy's so strong, but in realistic senses, have you taken a look at the real estate market, which is something to look at? You need to understand, as Garcia Bob says, profits are profits. This is something that we've preached on this channel for such an extended period of time. We preached it all the way from the beginning when we started in October till now. We are the lowest, most underrated channel in all of YouTube. We give the best information possible, and we care about the people. With that being said, look at XPR. If you were paying attention to my live the other day, we called it right here, right around that 7.6 mark, 7.8 mark, and then a lot of people got in around here. And look at that. Since then, it's doubled. It is a coin that has a lot of potential. It is a coin that has an outlook. You have coins such as BAXX. You have coins such as Silo, MTV. One of the things you want to start looking at is your max supply. So many people are worried about the market cap and all this bullshit. You need to focus on what is on hand, and that is your max coins, what projects, and how it's competing against its competitors. How is it scaling, and how are the technologies they have created competing against the ones that are currently out, and are they effective the way that the ones are? For example, Harmony One, Matic. You guys remember we called Matic at 11 cents, and it went from 11 cents all the way to $2 and change. It is something that is magnificent, as well as considering what did Mana do. Mana, why do I bring up Mana? Because we called Mana at 11 cents, and from 11 cents it went over $1. That is over $1.10, $1.20, so it did a 10x. Look at Silo. A lot of people are like, well, I don't like these coins because they're not promoted, and I'm going to wait until, they go into mainstream adoption. And by the time you do that, guess what? It's going to be bad because you're going to buy very, very high. A coin such as Silo, it's going to give you the following benefits. You have an all-time high of 0.014, which stands just about shy of a penny of where we are right now, and we have an all-time low coming in at January 31st, 2021 of 0.00078 to where it is now. That is huge. We have a max supply of 10 billion coins as well. Silo, what is it? It's a decentralized communication and data exchange network powered by a layer 2 micropayment infrastructure. That Silo token users, it peers provide infrastructure to the network, which allows developers and businesses to run privacy. So it runs apps without, deploying infrastructures of their own, staking architecture, and so many things that make this project worth a lot of money. A lot of people say, well, it has an $11 million market cap and a fully diluted market cap of $46 million. That is correct. But right now, you need to understand, if you buy at 0.004 and you hold, that is huge. Let's go ahead and bring out our trusty calculator, which you guys love to hate on so much. Take $1,000, divide that 1,000 by 0.00461. That gives you 216,000 coins. 216,000 coins times, again, just say 10 cents, which is a very, very viable price. It's 21.6. Take away that $1,000 initial price, gives you a profit of $20,600. Take away 30%, which would be roughly 16 grand. For taxes, gives you $14,000. Remember, there's so many coins, so many projects. Your job is to get the information from the sources, do more in-depth analysis, and be able to come out and say, this is the coin I want to go into. Don't get into the coin just because A, B, C, or D says to do so, especially if when it's Big Boy Crypto and he's calling coins at, tops, and then they drop 30, 40%. I'm not throwing shade at him. He did what he did. He's succeeded. Congratulations to him. I really don't give a fuck. My biggest thing is worrying about the people that follow this channel to have the information for them to make an educated guess or an educated whatever the hell you want to call it. This is PJ Colt saying, do you see Link taking off soon? I do. I also see H-Bar taking off. I see Atom taking off big. I think Atom will reach $100 probably within the next 45 to 60 days. Bitcoin nearing again that 50,640 mark. You want to look at another coins that we called MTV, 0.0035. It's now a coin that, if you guys remember correctly, went all the way to 2.5 cents. We called it from 0.035. This is factual information. You can visit on Twitter at mdungles. We have paid signal groups. We have all that. If you want to inquire, just go to mdungles on Twitter, send a DM, post something, and we'll get in contact with you. Another coin which has been a little bit stagnant since is One Harmony. I know you guys remember we are on the 4-hour chart. We hit 23 cents, new all-time high. This was just September 14th area, and then we came all the way down to earth to 12 cents, retested that 18 cent, and we've been hovering around there. This would be an inverse head and shoulders. However, you need to look at a bigger picture. Are we seeing something bigger? Yes, we are, and that's on the daily time frame. We have a major inverse head and shoulders with a correction candle. We could see lows as low as 14 cents and potentially even see another 12 cents before propelling to 2 new levels. We have correction flags, meaning that our previous all-time high, according to this chart, was 22.5 cents, and the new all-time high is 22.90. Need to understand that this is an inverse head and shoulders on the daily, meaning there is a lot of bullishness left in the market. It doesn't necessarily mean it's not going to come back down. Try us, please. I will take a look at Trias, so let's pull it up. And a lot of questions. Are there chances for these coins to go into, new all-time highs? Yes, Trias is up 4%, $9.10 currently. Market cap 14, let's see, 100,000, 14 mil. You have total supply of 10 million, max supply, it looks like no information. You have an all-time high 5 months ago of 31.97, and you have a 52-week low of, according to this, is 0. Trustworthy, reliable, intelligent, autonomous systems. So it has a chance. I mean, from $9 all-time high, let's keep an eye on it. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have a moon bag of it. You don't have any major patterns that I'm seeing, but it still wouldn't hurt to have a moon bag. You have continued to ask, let's see, chances of ETH hitting 10K in 2020. Maybe not 2020, but 2021. I mean, 2022, yes. A very, very high probability. If anything, it could even be exceeded by a lot. A lot of people, like your favorite YouTubers, BitBoy, Crapto, and all those, have said that we will see a $30,000, $40,000 Ethereum. While I do understand that at some point we will see that, I don't think it'll be right away. I think an Ethereum will be at a reasonable price anywhere between $5,000 to that $11,000 mark between here and about January of this year, making it probably roughly, 2.5, 3x from where it's currently standing. And that is a very realistic thing. A lot of people circling around Cardano, and I will cover Cardano here in a second. ADA is a coin that has a lot of, how should I put it, a lot of potential. But it's plagued by so much because it has so much people, so many people are so focused on it, and they're just so in love with the project, and they're letting their emotions come through. One of the things you need to understand, and I know I'm saying you need to understand a lot, that's because you really do need to understand, is that a lot of these projects are led off by emotions. Well, Cardano does this, and then it has this, and then it has this. Well, this has this, and this has this, and that has that. While a lot of these things are correct, the rank is number 4. It's moved earth, mountain, wind, and fires. Let's share with you something. We have a max supply of 45 billion coins. Cardano hit $3 earlier, a couple of months ago or a month or so ago. So let me just share this real quick. VET, One Harmony have potentials to hit over $1 by the end of this year. No questions asked. You have a total supply right now of 33 billion. Cardano has a lot of good things going for it, but realistically, where do I see it going? I think we could see about a $4 Cardano by the end of the year. Adrian says, you mentioned ACH. Does it have a chance of getting to 8 all-time highs? Yes, it does. And unfortunately, I sent out an alert from my group today for AMP. AMP has, I'll pull it up for you guys to see this pattern. You know, this is the important things of being part of a group or having part of a network that can give you up-to-date information. This is on the daily chart. We're not really going to pay attention to that because it's trash. But let's go right here. If you guys already see, it's already forming right there. Pull it up a little bit. And you have an inverse head and shoulders with a confirmation, or a lot of people will say, oh, it's a cup and handle pattern, whatever you want to call it. It tested almost 6 cents, and it's back down to around 5 cents. We've been trading a lot. Look very low, almost hit that 3.9. So continue to pay attention to that. You have AMP again. It's going to break out at some point. It's going to hit new all-time high, previous all-time highs. The one thing about the AMP token that you need to understand, again, it's not about market cap. It's about max supply. Max supply is just shy of 100 billion, making it harder for coins with max supplies to move. Understanding the following, that Dogecoin did pump with having a lot more max supply, and fuck Dogecoin and Shiba Inu and all those damn meme coins. I mean, I've owned them. I've made money off them. There's no secrets about that, and everybody knows. But realistically, are they solid coins that are going to change the world? Abso-fucking-lutely not. You don't like my swearing? Make sure to hit that exit button. I really don't care. ACH right here. You're at 0.064. It came down a bit. It's been riding a bit. But the only difference with this, it has a max supply of 10 billion. We ran with ACH from when it got listed on Coinbase to 1 penny all the way to 20 cents, and it was amazing, and we had a lot of fun, and a lot of people got into it, and then a lot of people also got stuck high because they chased after it gave promotion from Fatboy Crypto. You need to follow the smart money. So smart money is telling me XPR. We called it right here for those that are just entering the stream. We called it at 7-8. You can watch this 2 streams before this, and you'll see. We called it. It doubled. It was amazing, and it's continued to do numbers. This is on a daily chart. It has continued. At some point, it's going to have to correct. We see a correction. I mean, if we could see below a penny again, that would be great. Don't know the likeliness of that. That is the true thing. So, Silo, let's see what we have. And yeah, so Adrian, ACH has a chance to go to all-time highs at this price. Mr. Dungles has approved a stamp and says yes for buying at that current price, understanding it could still drop more. A lot of these coins could drop more. Stellar, I got Silo last night. Awesome. Mark Toro Smith, BTT. BitTorrent has a lot of potential. We called the coin moons ago. It made money. Have a moon bag. Have it by your side. You're not going to be disappointed. Dungle, what's your opinion on D-Row? I will cover D-Row here in just a second. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure to type a 777 in the chat. D-Row currently $25. It's up roughly 12% on, I look the day. Let's see what we have. We have a low of 40 cents, and we have a high of $25 on the year. We have a max supply of 100,000, 18 million. It is ranked number 179. And again, it is a coin that developed from scratch to support millions of users, enhance reliability, privacy, security, blah, blah, blah. You guys already know, but it has promising. Here's the thing. So it has available on KuCoin. A lot of coins you want to buy currently because once they start getting listed, the one thing I don't like about D-Row is the volume is pretty low. You're looking at 800,000 here, 500,000 there. You're looking probably at a few million in volume. You want to always pay attention to the volume. It's not just the max supply, market capitalization, and things of that nature. Cody price discovery right now. Thoughts? I will bring it up real quick. I'm sure I missed a couple of questions, but let's bring it up. Cody is a project that we also ran with, made money, and then it decided to make even more money. We were already out of the project. We didn't hold a long-term bag. It's kind of a mistake on our end, but that's fine. Cody markets itself as the first enterprise-grade fintech platform that empowers organization businesses to build their own payment solutions and digitalize any currency to save time as well as money. You want to pay attention to something. Yesterday's volume was 141 million dollars. That is very good. All-time high is 0.67, so 67 cents. All-time low was 2019, and that was 0.006. This is huge. You have 100 million, 100,000, 100 million, 2 billion max supply. Even if it's in price discovery, it's still good. It'd still be a $2-3 coin by the end of this year or beginning of early 2022, extending bull run. So let me go over and see what I missed. Dungle says, Dero, yep, boom, Cody, awesome. So that is that with that coin. I want to start talking a little bit about Silo. Silo is a very important project that I would like to bring up for you. Currently trading at just under shy of half a penny. Bring it up here on the screen for you. Currently trading half a penny. Why is Silo or however the hell you call it important? Well, the total supply is 100,000, 100 million, 10 billion. And it's only currently about 25% in circulation. Market cap's $11 million. Fully diluted. Boom. The volume, again, a little bit concerned because it is shy of $1 million. Not something to be extremely worried about, but why is it so important? Because it's going to allow developers and businesses to run privacy first. Again, it reminds me of District Ox. So at 0.0045, it would be a great bag to have. So let's just say you're going to put $500 into this coin right now at 0.00459. It would give you $108,000 or 108,000 coins. 108,000 coins, multiply that by, just say we hit, 0.045 cents, that'll give you 48.60. A lot of people want the $1 million home run. I'm sorry, but a lot of the times that's not going to happen. You need to be realistic and just take profits and take money and say, okay, I was able to take $1 and make it into 3. If you can make $1 into 10, you can make 10 into 100. You can make 100 into 1,000, 1,000 to 10,000, 10,000 to 100, and 100 to 1,000,000. You can do it. It's been done. Mr. D, if you had 1,000 to spend, what would you put it on? Elizabeth, thoughts on XLM? I will get back to you here 1 second. $1,000 to spend on right now. I would split it up, to be honest with you. I would split it up between Silo, which I don't usually, say, hey, split up these coins. I would split it up between Silo, XPR, MTV, and BPRO. And BPRO is a coin we're going to be talking about. Or actually, you know what? Hold up. Hang on tight real quick because we need to talk about this. So BPRO, once we called it at sub penny. It was, what are we on the daily chart? We called it right around here, right? And then we got in actually right around here, which is a little bit higher than where we're at. BPRO, why is it so important and why is it garnishing so much attention? Market cap 64 mil, not a big deal, but yesterday's volume $3 million. It also has an all-time low of 0.003368, all-time high of 4 cents. Where is it at right now? It has an opportunity to go 4x from its current position and even below that, and it has 10 billion in supply. A lot of people are like, what is it? It is a protocol for decentralized development for DeFi games and all that. In other words, this could be the next Mana. I'm saying it. I mean, it's under a penny right now. This would be what I would put $1,000 into. Not financial advice, just my personal opinion. Amy Bullet says, thoughts on XLM? XLM, pull it up on the charts real quick. And again, let's see, get it out of this screen. Go over here and go into XLM. Okay, XLM 31.5. It's holding strong and steady, as you guys know. We use this coin as well as BCH and LTC, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash as metrics to see the health and overall health of the market, and it hasn't failed. We are looking pretty significantly healthy. In order to reach those previous, we haven't hit that all-time high, but we hit a previous yearly high of 79 cents. I think we have a good position to continue forward. I think if it ranges between that 25 to 35 cent mark, it is a great coin. So make sure you guys understand that as well. And give me 1 second. I'm having a little difficulty. PBX have any short-term potential to pump? Let me check it out. But Emily says, or Elizabeth says, Silo ERC20 token. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I think it is, but I'm not sure. If anybody has the info on that, let's see. It could be. I'm not sure. I'd have to get back to you on that. Preston says, you think Theta is about to go back to 10,000 like before the flash crash? Been making good profits on it. Yes, Preston Jones, absolutely. It has a lot of room to go. I think it'll exceed a lot of people's expectations. It is a project that'll probably do what Atom did and over the next few months hit that $20, $30 mark. So a lot of people that got in at $9, $8, $10, $11 are holding, but at the same time, they understand that there is a high probability that it can continue to move forward. PBX is a coin we're going to continue to monitor right here, coinmarketcap.com. And then we're going to go to PBX, which is Peribus 0.014. I like the price. We're up roughly 7% on the day. And let's see, 100,000, 100 million. It has 10 billion volume, 4 million, not a lot, but it's okay, decent. What does it do? Exchange Barlow, London Protocol, NFTs, assets on the Cardano network. Anything on a Cardano network. Let's see. Does it have a max? It doesn't have a max supply yet. Or maybe it does and it's just not being displayed. It wouldn't hurt to have a moon bag of this at all. A moon bag considers what you would want to run it to. Again, 73000. So moon bag of it, not bad. Let's see if I missed anything. Mr. D, yep, Tolnum, Hoganomics, PBX. So with that being said, again, BPro is probably the buy of the week right now at its current price. MTV has come down and realized that it went from 0.035 when we called it to 2.5 cents. It needed to cool off. I'm sorry for those that, heard about it from someone else and heard about it too late. Yeah, it happens. That's why it's important for you to get part of signals and groups. Can't stress that out enough. See, got messages. Boom, checked. Perfect. You need to re-enter your positions and you need to take profits. Profit taking is one of the most important things that any individual in the trading sphere can do. Not necessarily just in crypto, but also in any type of investment you do. Again, this is not financial advice. It is common sense. If I put $1 into something and I make $10, I'm going to take my initial $1 out and I'm going to pay myself $5 and that's going to leave me with $4. That $4, I'm going to grow it to a lot more. If you use that tokenomics developed by Mr. Dungles, then you're probably going to be in a very, very good position. Financial freedom, very important to go over, is not necessarily having millions of dollars in that. No. Financial freedom is being able to spend as you please, what you need, what you want, without the fear of saying, how are the bills going to get paid over the next few months? You must have goals as well. Some of these coins with moonbags can produce a lot of gains. I've known people that with $3,500, they've made, $100,000. People have paid off house, credit card debt, medical bills. They've paid off stuff. One of the things that I can suggest and recommend to do is buy a property, even if it's a fixer-upper. Take your time, build. Why? Because it is important to secure a roof over your heads permanently. I cannot stress that out enough, and this is where usually people start leaving the stream. Silo, potential, XRP, potential, MTV, potential, BPro, potential, AMP, BTT, VET. And as much as I hate to say it, it's not that it has potential, but it made money. And I hate this coin with a passion. I hate it with a passion. Look at where it's at. Adrian Alfaro says it. Sweat equity. There's nothing better, and I can't agree. We just signed on a property a couple of days ago. It's being remodeled as we speak, and that's that. Fix the bathrooms. You don't know how to tile, learn how to tile. You tile it yourself. You just added about $4 to $8,000, depending on that. Do a different design. Even if you do a straight lay, it'll make a difference in a tile bathroom. Spend money on, a nice backsplash in the kitchen, things of that nature. Don't go out and buy a Lamborghini, a McLaren, and all this dumb shit that every other influencer wants to talk about. You don't see Dungles talking about McLarens and all that dumb shit. We talk about building wealth, continuing to make money, and that's that. You don't like it, hit the X on the button. I really don't care. Okay, any questions? We are at top of the hour, 2:54. Shiba Inu, as you guys can see, has done numbers. This is the truth. A lot of people were able to hold, and just September 9th to here. A lot of people are saying it'll go to a penny. If it goes to a penny, congratulations to everybody that held, whatever the hell it's called. And that's that. So, consider yourself lucky. If you're making small trades, nothing wrong with it. Rome wasn't built in a fucking year. It was built in decades, years, whatever the fuck it's called. Listen to this. Pay yourself. Pace yourself. And reward yourself. If you took $1,000 and made $2,000, take $100, buy yourself a clone, buy yourself a steak, buy yourself something nice that you want. And always take your initial fucking capital out. It's simple. Crypto one-on-one. I'm giving you information that people pay a lot of money for free. Take your initial capital out. I can't stress it out enough. When you go back into your bank account and you see all your exchanges, and I need you guys to just take the profits. It's simple. What goes up must come down. I don't care if you got in right here and wrote it all the way here. You are Xing. You are Xing. What does that mean? You are gaining money. You're gaining money. Be smart with your money. It's simple. This is why relationships also fail. Don't let me get on that road because we won't end the stream. Because you get the person you want, the male, female, whatever they identify as, that you want, and then you stop putting in the effort. You stop putting on the colognes, the perfume, you stop doing your hair, your nails, you start letting your shit grow out, all this stuff, and then you lose them. Then they lose interest. You do understand that. Okay, what are your thoughts about Trias at the moment? I bought it at 22. Danny, I just talked about it. You missed it. Hold for a moon bag. If you bought high like that, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it sucks, but you're fine probably. It'll probably go to new all-time highs. So just RELAX, something that everybody needs to do in a lot of times. Relax. Be patient. Cryptocurrency is very new. I don't care how long cryptocurrency has been around. It's new. It still has a lot of kinks. It still has a lot of volatility. And while we can still make money during volatility, do it. And hold on to it. Let me point out, this is going to put this into perspective. Okay? Let's just go to Ethereum on KuCoin. Let's go to the daily chart, please. So we were the Great Cash right here. Well, it was actually right here. March 25th, 2020. The price is $140 of Ethereum. $140 on March 2020. All right? Watch this. Just watch. Calculate, activate. Thank you. $10,000 divided by $140 gives you 71.5. With fees and all this bullshit, just say 70. Times the price right now, not even all-time highs. Take away $10,000 gives you $232,060. This is why you hold the fucking coins. In the end, holders make, in the long term run, a lot more money than day traders. This is factual. Day traders, when day traders are day trading, it's because they have sufficient coins in the back to hold them. Day trading is a good way to make passive income, but it's not for everybody. You can get your head knocked off really fucking fast. $10,000 16 months ago is now worth $250,000. Dieselhound says, hold games win. Thinks XYO has any potential here soon. It does. I'm still stuck holding a bag a little bit high, but that's fine. I'm not worried about it. So, again, that is your lesson for today. It is not going to be, oh, you could have bought Bitcoin at 15 cents. Listen, fuck all that. I'm talking about what happened since the start of the whole pandemic thing, all right? The panoramic. Of course, this is simple. Hold. If you believe in your projects, hold the coin. If you believe in your product, if you believe in the technology, hold it. It's simple. Hold it. You believe in VET. You believe in One. You believe in any of these coins. I know motherfuckers that bought Bitcoin Cash at over $1,500, which is the dumbest shit you could have done. And if you're hearing the stream, sorry, you've already know how I feel about it. I've told you. You have to be careful. I love Soul and I love Adam. Dieselhound says he holds over 32 million VET, all under 1 penny, never sold, and now I make over 70K USD a year in VTHO. Passive income. Simple. Simple. And he's got probably $3.2 million, a little bit more than that. So congratulations. Superb. And that is huge. And Soul or Adam, I like them both. Solana had its run. If you guys have been part of the channel, we've been talking about it since $20. Shit, earlier than that, $16. People laughed at me when I said it would go high. Laugh all you want, people. At the end of the day, the numbers don't lie. I've made 100 calls. Out of 100 calls, 3 have been wrong because of major crashes. I'm not saying it to boast myself. I'm just saying the numbers speak for themselves. You don't see me here promoting all these coins and taking interviews and all this and worrying about numbers. I don't give a fuck about that. I make crypto money. And stop following the people with fucking rented Lamborghinis and jets. It's stupid. They're chartering a jet, and half the time they're not even on a jet. They're sitting on the tarmac in a hangar. They're like, oh, look at me. They know someone that knows someone. Danny says, you think it's really not too late now? To buy or to hold? To hold, I mean, I'm holding. And Danny, you really think... for what coin, Danny? Garcia Bob, Telcoin. Telcoin, another coin that pisses a lot of people off. It has 100 million or 100 billion in max supply. It is a solid coin, and it ran up a lot since we called it. It has, and people need to understand that. You really think it's not too late to be in crypto? Danny, I don't know you from Adam or Eve, and I'm going to say this as respectfully as I can, without no disrespect to anybody. When emails were created and the internet was introduced, everybody shut it down for years and years and decades until it is right now. And you are new to this space, and that is fine. There's nothing wrong. You got in early at 9 months. You possibly watched the wrong channels and you just stumbled around the right channel just recently, and that's fine. One of the things you need to understand, it is way, way early. Let me give you an example of what was just why we're still early. This is a little bit back, about a month and a half back, but watch this. $10,000 divided by 0.0035 gives you 2.8 million coins, right? 100, yeah. So let's just say 2.8 million coins times 0.024. And again, take away $10,000. You're still early. Not only that, BPro, Not only that, XPR, we just doubled. You are still early. Dollar cost average and dollar when you can time horizon. Dieselhound is right. Absolutely. And this isn't I know better, you know better. That's it. We are all in this together, and that is the difference. Just be careful who you listen to, team. That's it. I can't stress it out enough. If you don't like what I say, hit that X on the button. You guys already know. You guys are not new here. Dollar cost averaging is very important. Waiting for my ship to peak a bit more to dump 75% into one and 25 into Solar Atom. Love one. Absolutely. And Asphere says, listen, he's getting ready to make a decision. He's saying, shit, this coin could continue to go, but I'm going to make the right decision and pull out and put it into solid projects. And that's one of the biggest things that people struggle with. I can post testimonials from our groups, from our signals, where people say, if one thing this group has taught me or this signal has helped is to keep on fighting and hold my money and make the most of my dollars. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and whoever you are talking to or identify as, that's the important thing. Making money. Make your money. Love one, absolutely. We called it a 0.015. It was an amazing ride up. We've tripled, quadrupled, it's so many times. The biggest thing for you right now is patience and being in the projects you believe. If you believe in the projects, that is all that matters. So, with that being said, make sure to follow us on Twitter at mdungles. Follow us on Instagram at Mr. Dungles, MisterDungles. Not only are we the most underrated channel, we're the most giving channel. We've got an iPhone 13 Pro Max giveaway. Watch the video wherever it is. It's here on YouTube. That's it. And, that's that. And I don't care that I have 3,000 followers or however many followers I have. Guess what? Because crypto followers, I really only have around 200. Those are for SBA numbers. My numbers are inflated because of SBA content that I put out to help out businesses. And if you pay attention, and anybody could vouch for this, when Fat Boy makes a call with his Lamborghini, the price comes down 30% within 2 days. Facts. Anytime he makes a call, just wait 2 days, buy the coin cheaper. That's it. There's a reason he's got the largest following, and that's fine. There's a reason he makes the money. That's fine. But here, we're worried about you and I. I make money, you make money. You make money, I make money. That's it. We cry together. Who was the only YouTuber here with you guys during the big crashes, the big dumps, telling you everything was going to be okay? Who was here when his portfolio dropped 75%? Again, that is the difference. And, to the few people that watch this stream and like this stream and love it, that's the reason I do this. People like Garcia Bob, Danny, Asphere, Stellar, and so many people. Because they actually appreciate it. That's the difference. So again, if you're considering getting into a group, get into mdungles on Twitter. Send me a DM. We have payment plans available now that we're offering, because the groups aren't cheap. They're not. The signals aren't cheap. But, those things that are cheap or run sales, then you're like, what's really happening? So if you're content creators posting current pictures of cash all around and the same Gucci bag, you need to be a little bit concerned. As always, I love you guys. Take care. God bless. I don't know when we'll live stream next. Follow us on the social media. Sometimes I feel good and I'll throw freebies on Twitter or not. Well, yeah, Twitter and on Instagram. Providing they're all down, this is the importance of having a solid group. If you guys are happy, make sure you put a 777 to exit out the stream. We'll be on the stream for another few minutes while you guys get some questions answered. I got to get my lawn man into the property real quick. Give me 1 second. You guys ask questions. I'll be right here. All right, we are back. Hey Sphere, by the way, did you stake any of your... No. Hey Sphere, seriously can't wait to see how MTV plays out. This will be an exciting... It will. It's going to be huge, I think. I mean, it's just going to play out however it's going to play out, as cliche as that sounds. I thank you guys, each and every one of you guys, for being here again. Love you. Take care. You follow on Twitter, Instagram, and all that other good shit, and we'll just be there, you know? So, we will be out and about. Let me make sure I didn't miss any questions. And that's that. Take care. God bless, and I'm out. Elon Musk. Hey, Elon. Oh, God. Hold on, Elon. Let me get GRT on the screen. Elon Musk. Let's see what patterns we have here. This is on a daily chart. Ooh, that's not a pretty... End of year. Realistically, we've had the drop. We should see some sort of comeback coming up. Let's see what the weekly's doing. Not a lot. A small looking. Honestly, for me to see GRT probably say $1.40 by the end of the year, you know, depending on what happens. So just be careful with it. That I will say. I know it had a lot of surrounding hype because, oh, it's the Google of the internet and the Google of crypto and X, Y, and Z, BYF, and all that other shit. So that's that. As always, take care. God bless. 140 sounds good to me. Yes, sir. And make sure you guys get some of those gems. You know, you don't want to miss out. I know a lot of people that missed out on XPR, B Pro, and so many other coins. As always, take care. God bless. I'm out.